Hello YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, doing a little recording of some of the gameplay, like very competitive gameplays video in the Rose Nation tournament. And this is a GSP, which is God Squad Prodigies versus Synergy. So we're going to get in on this. Let's first talk about their team comps before I start playing. Yeah, this is kind of live, so first off, you can see the teams are very similar on each side, except for a Donovac on the Synergy side and a Xiao or Chao Yolin on the God Squad Prodigy side. So we'll see how this goes in terms of each other. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll start playing this off. And as you can see, just barely starting this game, we'll see who is in favor here. Now, they did just do a poll not too recently of like the 200 people who are in Levy's stream twitching this, and it was a little favorable to Synergy, but we'll see. I wonder how the sides are going to go. Pretty presumably, Pally's going to go red lane on both sides for each team. And you'll probably see others laning against them. Looks like this is a weird setup here by GSP. I've never seen Xiao Yolin go mid, but we will see how those doppelgangers work against the aggressive Acidrix here. Being a high competitive GVG comp. Looks like a good setup on both sides, protecting their jungle against the other team thus far. So we'll see how it goes. Look at the original start, everybody. Everybody buying fires. And it looks like the fight is on already in mid. As you can see, that's just a kiting back and forth. Wow, and you can see it looks like getting 25 plus here for each creep. Man, she must have some good defense here. Pally and Donovac sticking together pretty tight. Now it looks like Acidrix might have the advantage on top lane up here. It definitely has the advantage in mid. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he might have a little advantage. You see Synergy taking their red buff. Looks like a try to steal here by and it doesn't even look like he had a chance. See, I believe this is Swedish Viking hero playing his favorite Helm Slagfist. We'll go back to mid. See how they're doing against creeps. And it looks like Noob in mid is putting a lot of pressure in on the Xiao Yolin. Xiao Yolin being Danilo. He's got 8 to 10 creeps, a little bit of advantage here. It's a Noob. And it already looks like some speed has been bought. And a big conflict down here. Paladin getting in there, oh my gosh. A lot of kiting. There's one for the GSP team. Looks like a little overextension there for their team. Synergy though. Looks like another conflict up here at top. Pally and them just kiting back and forth. Woo, baby, just back and forth with each other. We're gonna switch off somebody else because of them blinks. Looks like a lot of CS being messed in mid right now. But he's clearing out lane. This Retrophy is. Paladin and Helm are just going at it now. Paladin, you probably see it in every GVG comp unless he is banned, but I don't foresee it anytime in the near future. So we're going to come back on mid. This is Acidrix right here, and this is what I was telling you. Because Acidrix has this 10% lane and speed. He's going to want to push as hard as he can with aggression here. Now, one thing I don't see that much is I don't know if he is warding or not, but this might be a good advantage for him to ward. But it still looks like Danilo is barely beating him in mid by 5 CS, which is quite surprising. Looks like another gank going in up here. Oh my gosh, will Donovac be able to get out? And it looks like he is getting imported. Donovac goes down to Retrophy's blast. Nice job there by FaZe on the GSP team. Oh, looks like Retrophy's just sitting there waiting to take this red buff, and she does successfully. Wow, good steal there by, let's see who that player was, Warcraft, stealing the red buff. Let's come up and check up on this top and bottom lane for both teams. Looks like the Retrophy is just trying to last at those creeps and annoy the Paladin, but Synergy's Paladin has 25 creeps compared to 16 from the GSP side. So a little bit of advantage to Benham here over Amoxicillin. But Paladin using his shield, looks like he might go down here, and one hit away, and he does. Wow, with the whole team porting in. That was a lucky save there. 3 ports on GSP just on that Retrophy getting the kill. Was it worth 1 kill though? Who knows? Wow, good end to there. Let's come check out middle lane again. And it looks like Newbie Noob from Synergy team, this Acidrix here, has a little bit more advantage now. Actually, creeps are staying pretty close. No advantage here. But definitely he's getting some damage. I have to do a good job by Danilo here, keeping in and staying blocked off. He is trying to stay blocked off in there. Doing as what I like to call tower hugging. He's trying to tower hug to the max, and that's what he wants to do. Using his doppels to take all that damage. Looks like he's going in on Acidrix. Acidrix uses his tailspin back. The ulti, Acidrix might get away from here, but the cooldown looks like a poured in and poured out. Nice shield there. Wow, was not expecting that from Shaolin and mid. Looks like a big contest. Maybe they can get Paladin here. So let's talk a little bit about team comps here. With 4 out of all the people, this team is going to be pretty convenient. It's going to come more to the late game. And here is why I'll tell you it comes more to late game, is because Xiaoyo Lin's going to be not as aggressive in late lane. It's going to be a lot harder for her to kill, but she's only going to be targeting. As well as Donovac going to be more tanky for the Synergy side. So this is why the Synergy's team comp is better late game than early game. But we will see how this laning Xiaoyo Lin really changes the game here, because usually nobody ever does this, especially in mid lane with this type of fighter. Looks like a contest here over blue buff, and I can't tell who's got it, but it looks like this Retrophy might not get away at all. She's gonna try, not worth chasing. And we'll see that free farm by Paladin down here. Which Paladin to Paladin is pretty close in build. But we'll see what happens. Paladin coming in on Forge pretty tough. Playing this aggressive, he's going to push this lane a little more and then get out. And it looks like Retrophy just getting in and putting a lot of pressure trying to steal that farm on Donovac here. Now it looks like a Citrix is backed off from Xiao Yolin trying to put pressure in on her, but it's not working anymore. As she uses her doppels as protection. Looks like a contest here from both sides. See how Pally's doing up top, he's not doing. The port back by the Citrix. A little bit advantage right now, the GSP. And it looks like GSP's going in on this tower. We'll see how they do. And Donovac going to come in here with a flying stun. And he uses his ulti to get rid of the creeps. And just pushes them back. They sustain half a tower there. Barely port back there by RetroFSL. Is Paladin gonna rush away? Yep. And go home. Time for him to spend his hard-earned money. Let's check off mid lane again. 62 creeps for Synergy, which is the Citrix, and 66 for Xiao Yolin. Good advantage here that Xiao Yolin's having, because the Citrix can't get close and jump in. So they're gonna have to kind of try to get a gank here. And it looks like just a tad bit late. But we'll see. Paladin going in on Forge really hard. And here we go. Forge just getting back, staying protected. And nothing I can see, just back and forth. The kiting in the first 11 minutes of this game has been incessant. So we have about the same creep advantage to both sides. This is still in anybody's game here. Looks like a big push in by RetroFS. Citrix just sitting back. Looks like he might be AFK. Oh no. Citrix, where you at? Man, you messing your farm. Here we go. Big port push in by on bot lane here. Forge using this time to a little bit heal up. Trying to get a couple of them creeps now, but see what happens. Looks like stuff is starting to brew here over Dragon. Looks like they both warded up in this area and successfully got it, in other words. Looks like a gank might be happening on this RetroFS, but no. He decides to turn back and keep on his wave. That's good. With Citrix coming to make sure RetroFS okay. Looks like a gank might be brewing in here on Paladin. Paladin using these side jungles here, as you can see. Using these side jungles to keep himself safe. And looks like a fight brewing right there. RetroFS Paladin's waiting for his chance, and he's staying back. This is smart. So as y'all can see, Synergy, which is the team on the right, they are playing a strategy here of wanting to just kind of stay back until later game when they have more attack power and feasible, and trying not to get picked off. This is a smart strategy by them. But now there's going to have to be big pushes like this one down here by Paladin. They're going to have to push big time to try to keep stuff alive. And it looks like a save there on the Citrix here. but it might cost them this tower. And it does. It looks like GSP is taking towers on both sides. And this tower is going to go down too. GSP taking 2 towers on bottom lane. And it looks like a gank might be brewing in here. Nope, they both get the port back in just enough time. Let's see, Kyu Lan is still winning in mid here, doing a wonderful job there, getting those last CS. It looks like Forge has substituted himself with the Cedrics, and we will see how this comp works a little bit better, because Forge has more AoE, but a lot of stun going in there. Maybe he can rush out in just enough time while getting fireballed. I do might add. And no, we don't need the port. Wow, getting out. Looks like a big push here. But a Cedric's coming in to push this guy away. And he has nothing he can do. Just a Cedric's is just going to beat a Paladin in lane, unfortunately. And here we go, a gank on this Paladin. Maybe he'll get away. He's going to try to rush through. And that stun needed to happen. But they still have a chance to get the stun here. And possibly. And he's porting home. They have a chance to... Nope. Not going for Mogul though. Looks like they have a ward up there. Still heavy pushes here by a Cedrix. He's going to try to come in and get all those creeps, which he's doing a very good job. 88. But still awesome if you look at lane of Paladin. Paladin has almost gotten every one of his creeps. I only think he's messed 8 out of everything. So great job by this player. Last hitting is just amazing. He's coming in for that red buff. And he's got it. Looks like a lot of pressure coming in by Paladin and Xiaoyulin to come and take this mid tower. And there is nothing Forge can do. He's going to have to give the tower up.
Tower destroyed.
Hopefully pretty soon we'll see a team fight induce, because there's got to be something happening pretty soon. Looks like Dono going in on Pally just to push him back a little bit. Good play there. And it looks like GSP is going in on Mogul. And it doesn't look like Synergy is going to be able to contest this one. A lot of damage put out there. Crazy stuff going on. Looks like a big push on mid lane down here. We'll see if... Okay, the problem, GSP does not need to get over aggressive here and push too hard and too far, and Synergy does not need to get picked off. This is what both teams do not need to do. And as you can see, this bottom lane, they went back. They're all coming in to try forcing Dragon into their hand, and it looks like this Paladin's going to get it. And here we go, Forge just kind of keeping Xiao off those edge of creeps, but it's not going to prevent her from getting those last hits. Here we go, it looks like maybe a Paladin fight here. And he messes it. He messes the rush, no! Now we see better of a team up here. We got a Cedrix versus a Cedrix, which is favor on, well, they're pretty close in builds, very close. A little bit more pierced by GSP side, Cedrix, and a little less by, I think that's Noob. Benham in trouble. running from Retrofeed. Maybe he'll rush away in just enough time. And he gets away. The fireball and the laser. And he's got to go, man. Oh, barely getting away in enough time. Thinking that fireball would have been able to put him off, and it doesn't. They are using very aggressive pushes here. Going in on Retrofeed. Here comes Synergy. Maybe somebody will come up from the top. And it looks like Retrofeed has too. And they are going to go in for it. A stun by Forge. Port's coming in on the GSP Retrofeed. Forge is not going to be able to get out of there with the Pierce of Xiao Lin. But the blinks and stuns and preventing her from going anywhere has given them a double kill. And it looks like there's nothing they can do. This tower. Ouch. Going in one direction, 12,000 behind. GSP is definitely has a bit of a bigger favor in this match right now.
But of course.
There for Synergy to really win this match, they're gonna have to switch over and do some more on their side. They're gonna have to. I like the aggressive push by GSP, but they're gonna have to win a team fight. They're gonna have to get a gank in somewhere. They're gonna have to be more together, and it looks like they are just having problems. This Donabag just sitting back here, unable to do anything. It looks like he just crashed, unfortunately. And Retrofeed down and out. Now this is a bad spot for Retrofeed because he's caught by Paladin, and if Sidrix gets on the other side, as you can see right here, if he gets on the other side of that Retrofeed might not be able to get away. And good port out there by Retrofeed. Top lane being taken by Paladin, and mid lane being pushed by Xiao Lin the whole time. So if you look at the build of Xiao Lin, going with the steering souls, it's going to be hard for her to be killed now without a high DPS, without a ranged carry. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe a Sidrix can get in there and take her down quickly, but it's a lot of HP on the enemy team. On both teams, as a matter of fact, a lot of HP. One thing I do like is how consistently, if you look at the bottom down here, how consistently GSP's kills are spread apart. They are definitely taking control of this map. And a hard defensive battle fought. But the game is still not over. I mean, 12,000 in advance. There has to be some kills coming in soon or later. We will have to see. Still, creep leading on the Synergy side. They're definitely trying to get most of those creeps, but if you look at it this way, each one of those carries are worth a lot of gold. Xiao Lin right here, she is probably worth about 12,000 gold. And then if you look at the other Paladin, this Paladin is worth about 1,200 gold as well. And same thing with Retrofeed, worth about right around 1,000. So if they get either one of those kills, it's going to be a drastic impact for them. But Synergy is going to need to get towers to make this any kind of benefit. And it looks like GSP is taking that no problem. Also good job by GSP taking these objectives Those objectives is what's giving them the extra thousands of dollars they need. So basically, lanes have to be scrutinized a lot, and Mogul should be up in the next probably about a minute or less. So we'll see Mogul come up pretty soon. Looks like almost a big push by here. If Donovac can get in and get that tower, it will save them a lot. But it looks like a Team 5 Paladin versus Paladin. And the shields go off. One Paladin goes down for synergy, and here we go. They're going in on Retrophy now. Retrophy gonna go down. Our Retrophy barely getting away. And will the other Retrophy do the shot? Nope, he's getting away. Nope, it's gonna be close. Synergy's Retrophy needs to get out of there now. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Oh, barely getting away. Good job for them getting the kill. And as you can see, look at the talent. They're 10,000 away instead of that 14,000 mark. So giving out some coin for them. That means he was worth right at 14,000 gold. And that's giving them three assists and 1 kill. Nice. Now this is gonna still anybody's game. We'll see who wins Mogul here. Mogul is going to have to be the win and take the cake, and it looks like they're coming in on this. Here we go, Synergy. And they're going in on a Citrix. Citrix 1 hit away. He is going to get away, it looks like. Having GSP on the run here. And looks like, a move in the background by GSP's Paladin. Trying to push up in here and take this tower. See if he does. Oh, he's going for it too. He's going for that tower, and it looks like he's going to take it. Nice play by this Paladin, but might have costed it his life. Retrophy getting in there, preventing the Paladin from porting home. And here we go. He's rushing in there. This Paladin might get away. He's going to try to rush through this wall. And he does. And here comes the port in by the 2 people. Nope, no ports. And this is a hell of a chase here. And it looks like the turn home. Smart move. Oh, smart move by turning back here. That could have been drastic, big overextension for them. But nice Mogul get for Synergy. Awesome pressure put on that Paladin and nice run. So you can see this aggressive wall up here that Donovac having to use his ulti to get them creeps away. Woo! Looks like a big push by this Pally here. He's gonna get back though. He's smart. He knows he doesn't want to get ganked. Doesn't want to take any risk. But just being pushed right back. Okay, so basically GSP could finalize this. They gotta get in and push in somewhere and figure out how to group up, maybe get 1 or 2 kills and just finish the game. Now on the Synergy side, their gameplay is, and look at this team up right here. You see there's a team of 3. There's a team of 3 here, so this might be a battle pursuing in a second. We'll see. And it looks like a gank coming in. Can he get out of there? He's not going to get out of there. That's a gank. Exactly what GSP needs there. And he's not going to be able to get away. No ports in. Ugh, crazy. So Pally's got to get out. He's about to be ganked, and he knows it. Will he get? Oh, he doesn't make it. He needs ports now. GSP ported it. Oh, synergy. He's gone. Finalizing, getting those 2 kills is just what they needed to get their lead back where it was. Now all they have to do is get a push. One push, they finish. So here we go. Paladin versus Xiao Lin. See if Xiao Lin will get away. They gotta get a kill. Oh my gosh. Looks like they're both just putting so much pressure in on this guy. He's barely getting away. That good play there by Swedish Viking hero. But still scary, but it finalized them in getting the dragon. GSP's sustaining the 14,000 gold lead. So let's get up. Oh, another fight mid. Donovac might be able, and they're saving their ports. So they're coming in on for this tower. It looks like a battle royale fighting in mid. They gotta get in here. Where is there? Sidrix? Oh, a little slow. They're going in for tower though. They're gonna try taking this tower here. And here goes Donovac. Donovac going in to stun. They're going after a Sidrix first, as you can see. Oh my gosh, the team split up. Looks like a fight. Xiao Lin, there's so many there. Taking down Paladin. It is a big battle royale. Looks like Paladin's about to go down. There, Paladin from GSP goes down as well. The heals from Synergy. Perfect stun there. And Retrophy is not going to get away unless she gets a good port here. And just can't get away from that guy. Maybe keeping this Acidrix alive, but that's not going to happen. Paladin coming back in. And it looks like not one team has won this team fight. Except for GSP getting 2 towers here. But giving a lot of gold to both teams. And they're coming in to finish it. We'll see what happens. Spinning people off. Looks like if he can stay alive. Pally's shield being overpowered. Looks like GSP might win this and finish it here. And it's just not going to happen for him. Rush in there. Retrophy going in. It looks like they're definitely going to be able to kill Xiao Lin here. And Oliver Doppel's distracting him. Wow, red in all lanes. Still, if you look at it, after both of those team fights, the score has closed the gap, but the gold has stayed the same. So I'm going to say the winner of both of those team fights was GSP. The reason for that is because they got both of these towers here. It was a smart port back in when they were in bush over here, that where the Paladin from GSP ported back in. Very, very smart technical port there. If the Paladin wouldn't have come back in, it would have died there. But crazy. All Synergy needs to do is get a tower. And what I would recommend right now, and I know people hate this term, but they got to backdoor a tower. They cannot leave their base vulnerable like this. Or they're going to be spending all their time, Synergy is trying to keep these lanes pushed. They got to take out these towers, getting those creep levels up enough to kind of fight back. Matter of fact, Mogul should be spawning right now. And here we go. We got the diamond flags going out everywhere. But it looks like Ward is up right there. So they're going to pop those away. Synergy buying a protective ward. Keeping that alive. This mogul team fight here can mean a win or lose for one of the other teams. It's drastic. It could be a game changer for any team. And here they go. GSP is making the first roll in here. And we'll see if they can steal it. And nope. I do not know who got that. It looks like GSP has gotten it. And they are not going to contest them with that. Looks like a big push in here. I didn't see it. But it looks like they're going maybe to finish. Nope. Big push by Helm here while everybody was distracted over here. Smart move by them. Good job, Helm. Good job, take two big. Playing it in the background. But a good push down here by the Paladin from Synergy too. Taking a towers. So here we go. Those guys are coming in the final push. Well, it looks like a 4-1. This Paladin's going to try to take this tower over here. So, and that's what he's going for right now. As all the guys are distracted in mid. Well, it looks like Paladin is going to join his team fight. Seeing if he can push him in. And no, he doesn't. He's going for that tower possibly. But it looks like a big brew right here. Just back and forth kiting. See, Donabac's back for Synergy, so it's going to be a full-on team fight here. And basically, Synergy's going to want to have to fight here early. And it looks like Xiao Lin is coming with aggression on Paladin. Paladin maybe going to survive. Nope, taking down. And here we go, he responds back. Looks like Paladin's going in to finish it. And he's not going to make it. Going down to a Citrix. And all the ports back in are just drastic. But looks like the game changer there. If they can stay in here and kill a couple of these guys, looks like the whole team from GSP is back. And they are going to finish the win. They need a... Oh man, their Retrophy has gone down for GSP. Looks like their Paladin has gone down, which is a key. And here we go. If they can take that Xiao Lin out. Oh, Xiao Lin has gone down. Donabac has gone down from Synergy. The only one left up in the Synergy side is Swedish Viking Hero. And he has nothing and nowhere he can run. Unfortunately, he's going to go down, and it looks like it is going to be finished here. What a game by GSP. Wow, well fought. Well fought. Nice job for them to control the map and keep their level up ahead. And that's why GSP won this game. Because they kept their gold value at least to the 7,000 mark or ahead. They tried to keep that gank up there, and they almost doubled it a couple times. But good job, awesome defensive. I think the one thing that would have helped Synergy is in the beginning if they would have switched the Citrix out of mid lane. Maybe put not Paladin there, or they put a Helm there first and put a Citrix against the Citrix on top lane. It would have been a lot better. Then it would have been more player comp instead of player personality in a way, but a lot of kiting, a lot of good game. So guys, tell me what you thought about this game, how competitive it was, and how good the heroes do. And I will be coming out with more of these videos for the Rose Nation Tournament Series in autumn. Thanks for watching. Destroyer out.